Hello, I'm Pankaj Lele here. So this is a quick video about how plugin views work with TYPO3 Neos Alpha 6. So what I have got here is Alpha 6 version installed and the demo package added. And so I want to demonstrate how you can uh, put the plugin on different pages so that Neos will automatically create links for different views. So I will put a registration plugin here, and for some reason it gives exception on this when you add a plugin. So I just refresh the page, and I can see the plugin visible here. Now I will just publish this and go to the front end. And now I can see the plugin rendered here. Now at this point, if I click on this create account, it will just reload the same page and the form will be rendered here. So this works fine. And then if I just say create account, and it will just still make a post action on the same page. What I want now is for example, I don't want to show the registration form here, but simply if you click on this, it should go to the another registration page. I mean on the another page where you will just show the form. So how to do this? So for that we need some. What I will do is I will define a plugin view which will kind of host the controller action. It is kind of, plugin view is defines which controller and which action. It is kind of a miniature plugin itself, but there is still little difference between a plugin and a plugin view. So plugin is actually the master plugin, and plugin view is just a combination of control and action. So for doing this, there is a little bug with the Alpha 6. So for that you have to cherry pick this commit and patch it into the Neos package. So this fixes a problem where you are not able to see the plugin view here. So now I just refresh the page. And now if you try to create a new content element, now you can see the plugin view. Okay, so now if you take a look at this create account, this registration plugin we have, it does not show which plugin views are available because we have not configured any plugin views. Or even if you uh, try to make a plugin view, you will not be able to see it until and unless we configure it. So first what I want to do is, once click on create account, it should go to another page, and there on that page I want to configure the new action of the registration plugin. So I will create a page as register, and I just publish it. Now on this register page I will put the view. You click on the view and open the inspector, but now what it says is it is not able to find any plugins configured. So this is because we have to define plugin views for the registration plugin. So let's define the plugin views for the registration plugin. So for that I have opened this node times YAML of the TYPO3 Neos demo TYPO3 package, and there is this plugin. So what I want to do is I want to create a plugin view for the new action of the controller. So I have just this code snippet with me. So it tells news. So we have these options, then plugin views, and then there is a key of this plugin view. So it is a registration form, and you can give a label, and then here you can specify which controller and which actions this plugin view will serve automatically. So in this way you can create many controller actions pairs for this view. So now let's test. So to start with, I will not have this create account here. I'll just have only the new account action. So what this plugin view says is this is a plugin view registration form, and it will serve registration controller and the new account action. So I'll go back to the register page, refresh. So now I can configure the plugin view. So now here you can see it automatically shows now the master plugin. Master plugin is the actual plugin node. So it says the editor registration plugin is installed on home page by default. So to have this plugin view working, you should always select the master plugin wherever it is installed. So I select this one, and then it automatically shows you the available views which you configured from the plugin view. So you can see this registration form is actually coming from this label. So this is the registration form view. So I'll select and apply. So now you can see the registration form here. Now the cool thing is, if you go to the front end and go to the home page, so now you can see the create new action automatically goes to the register page. You can see in the status bar of the browser. So I click on this, and now you can see you are changed to the registration page. So Neos automatically detects on which page which view is put. So while the links are created, it automatically gives a link to that page itself, and for that you don't have to do anything. And you can see inside the registration index action where I clicked on the link create account, it was just saying it's a normal f-link view action, f-link action, and it specified which action it is. So everything else is done by Neos automatically using aspect. So it automatically finds out where this new account action is put on which node. So it just creates a link to that node. So now next thing is, if I now try to submit this form, I'll just put some here. Now it will submit the form to the page itself, to the register page itself. So I was expecting it to be posting it on the same page, but what you can see is the action of this form is actually going to the home page. This is happening because you have selected for this plugin view, you have selected here the master view as a registration plugin on the home page. So by default, this plugin view is not able to determine where is the create action hosted on which page. So if you just configure that properly, it will stay on the same page. So let's do it. So here you can see now in the same view, I will now add the create action, create account action. So now what will happen is it will not try to go to the home page, but it will still stay on the registration page, because it finds that the new action as well as the create account action both are part of the same plugin view, and this plugin view is installed on the register page, so it will stay on this page. So now you can see it is now properly detecting that the create account action view will still stay on the registration page. So this way you can, now let's say after or let's say you want the create action to be on the different page, or you can say it's a registration confirmation page. So let's do it. So I'll just create a page as registration confirmation just for a demo. So I'll create a page as register confirm, and just publish this. And then what I will do is I will create another view for the confirmation page. So I'll just remove this from here, and I'll create another view. Sorry. And I will say it is registration confirmation. And here I will say create account. So this way now Neos knows. So I have to change here also. This is very important that this key must be unique for all plugin views for that plugin. Okay, so now I will go to the registration confirm page. And I will now put the view registration confirmation. So I'll select the view. Then always you have to select the master view. Then it will load the available plugin views, and I will put the registration confirmation. Another cool thing you can see that it automatically grayed out the another view because the view was already put on some page. So this means you cannot do a conflict of the same view on two pages. So this is already taken care. So I'll create the registration confirmation. So in this case, like if you say registration form is already put on the register page, so it is not, you are not allowed to again put it somewhere. But there is a case that for some reason you want to show the registration form on two different pages. Then what you can simply do is you can create another view with this configuration. So you can say registration form 2, something like this, and then you can still repeat this control action. Okay, so now I just make this registration confirmation, apply, and I think it will just give an error because it will try to load the create action, but you can see it is saying the registration argument is not set, which is fine. Now what we can test is I will go to the register page, and now you can see the registration action is changed, the form action is automatically changed to registration confirm page. So this way you can properly put the plugins on different pages, and you don't have to do any configuration of node types, etc. And this everything is handled through proper node structure. So at this point, if I try to submit this, I will go to the registration confirmation page, and this is some bug. Yeah, this way it properly again redirects back you to the registration. It gives the proper error. I mean, this is something error with the Neos registration plugin. It's not nothing to do with us. Okay, so this is how you should configure the plugin views and make the plugins configurable on any page. Thank you.